What's up YouTube, it's Onion Bomb here, welcome back to another Sword Art Online War the Underworld reaction video. Today it is time for episode 17 of this series, and it's gonna be interesting. It's not looking good for the crew. In fact, they were surrendering last time to Poe and the beta testers. And everyone from AOL is either dead or like almost dead or captured. It's a mess for them, honestly. And Higo, he was trying to bring Kirito back, but he was getting held up by one of those guys, the Code 7 whatever guy. Code 817, that was Yanni or whatever his name was. He like corrupted the Underworld, and like he was doing this for like the administrator, but also like Sugo or something. He's working for Sugo. So ooh, and that was the guy way back when in the second half of the very first season of Sword Art Online. That was the main like bad guy. I'm excited but also nervous to see what happens. I mean, Leaf and that group seem pretty good, but it's just, I don't know if they can take out these guys. And I just don't know what could happen next. It's just not looking good. Kirito, they brought Kirito out to Poe. I don't know like what he's gonna do, but he has a cleaver and Kirito can't move and everyone is being holed up, so it's just not adding up to be anything good. So we'll see how it progresses, what happens next. Alice is on her way to coordinate with the overworld, I think, or the real world. Let's just see what happens. Let's get into it. I'm a little scared, but I'm excited. Let's just get into it. Oh my, yo, I don't know. I was so like, I don't know why it went so fast for me. I was not ready for it to end at all, but oh, it's gonna be something next time. I think it's finally time for Kirito to come back here. Maybe a tad watery-eyed because I just wasn't ready for the sword to glow and you see Yu-Gi-Oh. That was something. But yeah, it definitely a big change in events when EG and Yuna came in. I know Yuna's like the original Yuna's dead, and that was the whole like Ordinal Scale story, like the Sword Art Online movie. That Yuna was trying to be like recreated, so I'm pretty sure that Yuna was like an AI kind of thing. Like kind of the Yuna that was in Ordinal Scale. I don't know if that. I remember EG was like they're near death or pretty close to death, and like he got betrayed by Yuna's father. Because and like I think he tried to use his like memory. Oh, he was trying to use his memories. I don't think he died. That might have been the real EG. I don't know. Sometimes I just wish my memory was just a little bit better, so I could like remember this stuff from past seasons and have a more fluid discussion instead of struggling with freaking names and events. And there was some pretty good action too. We got EG versus Poe. Now I'm a bit confused because at first I was calling him POH, and then I started calling him Poe because I think Asuna and Klein called him Poe. Like I thought I heard him say like Poe as like a word, but like it's an acronym though. It's Prince of Hell. I think that might have been the episode title too. So I don't know. I might just keep flip-flopping as long as you guys know what I mean. Because like I think they both kind of make sense. Poe is how you would pronounce it, and POH is the acronym, which it kind of is an acronym, Prince of Hell. And I think, personally, that's definitely way more badass than Poe. Because Poe is the name of that red Teletubby, I'm pretty sure. Prince of Hell being P-O-H, that's cooler to me. And he's definitely a menacing fourth man. He's fighting with like a meat cleaver, and he just when one swift motion cut off EG's arms. That's crazy. But him versus EG was a pretty good fight. So was Sinon and Gabriel. That wrapping up. With the sniping duel, that was pretty cool. She got some damage on Gabriel, but he's out wherever, I don't know, probably to the main area where POH is. I almost forgot, like, Gabriel, this is his, like, thing. Like, he's the leader. Like, POH, he's the freaking, like, he's like the sidekick guy. He just started coming when we found out he was the leader of Laughing Coffin. He just now kind of got in like the mix of it all. And did I follow that right? Were they saying, or was he just in the hospital? Is the same as Kirito? I thought they were saying that, like, you know, he said his brother was in Japan and he needed a kidney transplant, or I think he. Was his brother in Japan? Maybe his brother was in Japan. They just needed to go to Japan for the kidney transplant because that was the best doctor he could get in Japan for the kidney transplant. And he was pretty much blackmailed by his own father into doing that. Terrible, but still doesn't excuse, like, you know, becoming like a menace and like a murderer in like the SAO thing. Like, here's the thing with me and villains with bad backstories. Like, I feel for them, I feel sorry for them, and it's interesting, to me, good storytelling when that happens to, like, show how they got into villainy. But, like, I don't root for them still. I've seen some people, I root for, like, villains with bad backstory. That's not me, because, like, the minute you take your problems and, like, put it on innocent people that have nothing to do with it just because, like, you know, you got twisted and turned. Like, they don't have to twist and turn other people, like, and project it on them. Like, that's still not right. You're still, like, a villain. Even if, like, we can understand the way you got there, you're still a villain. Just, you know, you gotta redeem. Maybe you redeem yourself. I don't know. This guy doesn't seem like he's gonna be redeemed. Hopefully, Kirito comes in and just goes. But anyway. Back to what I was saying. I thought they were saying that Kirito is POH's brother because what wasn't that his dad in with Kirito? But like, okay, I don't know. I'm a bit confused here. I don't know. That's gonna be a crazy plot twist if that's the thing. But like, I don't know. They weren't really selling it too much or like exclaiming that point. And I would think if that was the case, after learning that, Poe would have been like, this is the end, brother, or something like that. But like, he didn't say anything like that. Maybe I misread something. I don't know. But I swear they said something about like his brother. He definitely needs his brother. Needed his kidney. His father blackmailed him to doing it. But was it a brother or was that Kirito? That's where I don't know. I'll probably like find out eventually. You guys can tell me in the comments. You guys probably know more than me if you're watching this. I'm sorry for being stupid. I probably am, but I just want to make sure I'm interpreting everything correctly. That's just crazy plot twist if that's the thing. But if it's not, then still, that's a crazy backstory for Mr. POH, who, you know, I guess saw Kirito in the hospital and had to give up one of his kidneys. And something that I don't get is how his mind control's working for everything. Like, I guess, like, even though these are, like, a VR and people, I guess, like, it's still game mechanics in the game, so, like, you could probably Wait, this is like, you couldn't really mind control someone in a multiplayer game, really. And so just banking off the fact that, like, you have to trust in their technology with all this nerve gear and ammo sphere. You have to trust in their technology for this, like, that to be a thing. I don't know. Cause like nowadays, like I couldn't really mind control someone. Like if I was playing like Call of Duty, I couldn't really mind control someone to kill the other team. Because like you as a player are conscious enough to know like that's not happening. I guess they're not, or like that, like the spell, that's not how that works. Or like I said about the technology, it's just like advanced, because this is much more advanced video game technology than we have today. Or maybe like it just, we don't see it, but like it's just telling the player that is the enemy, and like that would just be like if you're playing Call of Duty and like your teammates just like look like enemies, like with red names instead of green names, and like you kill them and they're allowed to kill them. Or if in like Minecraft, like you see a player as a creeper all of a sudden, and like you kill them. But still, like I'm just having trouble understanding how that would be like, because it's hard to like, that couldn't happen now. But yeah, I get it though. But just a little bit like confusing. But like, they're just like probably just because of the greater technology. But Yuna was singing, and they were letting them know that this was a Japanese server, and man, the mind control though, that was almost slow for them, because if everyone knew that this was a Japanese server, then Lifa was really going in too. Like she like killed whole squads of people, and like she can just regenerate. That's good. I see why she doesn't like it though, because she has to feel the pain and just heal herself, and then feel more pain and heal herself, and then feel some more pain and heal herself. Oh, but yeah, it was a little bit rough for everyone still. Sinon is pretty beat up. Lifa is beat up but can heal herself. Everyone else is beat up. I think I saw the main like ALO people, like the leaders and like the people we know, of course, as characters. They're like all being like sat down and like held up. But yeah, it looks like Higa's plan is in place, where he hit the STL of Asuna, Sinon, and Lifa are coming together and like using some of their data to reform the Kirito's Flocked Light, and like Yu-Gi-Oh's gonna be coming in here and like helping out too. It looks like but they got the Blue Rose Sword. And the guy that was holding up I'm sorry, that was funny. He flopped. Freaking the wrench. And what happened? Like, she threw a wrench down. He's like, oh! He just fell. Like, what? I was not prepared for that at all. I thought he was gonna push him off, but he just tripped himself. Like, what the heck? But hey, good for them. And yeah, I think next episode maybe at least the start of Kirito coming back. And I can't wait for that. And it might get a little emotional if we start bringing in too much Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. So, but I'm here for it. So for now, guys, that's going to do it for me. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like or dislike, subscribe or don't subscribe. You know, it's always up to you. I'll see you guys in the next video. Watch for me. Goodbye.
Wanna tangle, I can feel them try to grab me by the ankles. I can hear them all start to say my name, oh. But it's not about the money or the fame, no. No, it's all about me just doing my thing, yo. Cause I'm loving what I do and I won't change, no. I feel blessed, I could do this every day, yo.